Once a philosophy professor stood before his class with some items on the table in front of him. When the class began, he started by filling the jar with big rocks, about 2 inches in diameter. He asked the students if the jar was full, and they all agreed that it was. Then, the professor took a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. The pebbles filled the spaces between the rocks. Once again, he asked if the jar was full, and the students nodded in agreement. Finally, the professor took a box of sand and poured it into the jar, filling up the remaining gaps. He asked the students one last time if the jar was full, and they all responded with yes. Now, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The rocks are the important things: your family, your partner, your health, your children, things that if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, your house, your car. The sand is everything else, the small stuff. If you put the sand into the jar first, there is no room for the pebbles or the rocks. The same goes for your life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you will never have room for the things that are important to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical to your happiness. Play with your children. Take your partner out dancing. There will always be time to go to work, clean the house, give a dinner party, or fix the disposal. Take care of the rocks first, the things that really matter. Set your priorities. The rest is just sand.